morning, students. In our last video, we have studied about forms of business organization, and we studied about the first form, that is sole proprietorship. We now know the meaning, features, merit, demerit of a single person running the business. Let us see, if joint Hindu family business does a business, then what actually its features are and how do members manage to run the business. Now let us know about joint undivided family or Hindu undivided family. Joint means which is not nuclear. Undivided means which is not nuclear. So you can name them as if anyone, whichever is you remember. Joint Hindu family business or Hindu undivided family. It's one and the same. So this is a business which is a specific form of business organization which is found only in India, because it is Hindu family business. It is found only in India. It is one of the oldest form of business organization. Sole proprietor is oldest and simplest form, and Hindu undivided family is the oldest form of business organization. Now it refers to the form of business organization where the business is owned, managed and carried by the members of the Hindu family. Okay. So now how does the business start? It is governed, that means registered under Hindu law, Hindu Succession Act 1956. That is only for Hindu undivided family members. Now the membership of the family, the membership of business comes by the birth in the family. If a child takes birth in the family, automatically he becomes the member of Hindu family business. Am I clear? So this is the oldest form of business. Now you can see on the screen, the Hindu family firm is a form of business organization in which the family possesses inherited property, that is ancestral properties, and the head of the family member is known as Karta, who takes care of the business. He manages, control everything of the business. That means he manages the affairs of the business. And rest all family members are known as Karta, are known as co-partners. Okay, am I clear with this? The head of the family member is called as Karta. Rest all members are known as co-partners. Let us move towards the features of joint Hindu family business. Number one is controlled by Karta. All the affairs of the business are controlled by Karta. It is managed by Karta. All the decisions are taken by Karta. It is controlled by Karta. Who is Karta? The eldest, the head of the family. Now, the liability. The liability part says that Karta has unlimited liability and rest all members, co-partners have limited liability. So, Karta's personal property is in danger, because you know what is limited liability and what is unlimited liability. You can refer to our video of sole proprietorship. Now, continuous existence. We say joint Hindu family firm has a continuous existence because it comes from generation. Okay, so it is a continuous existence. And second thing, in case if there is a death of Karta, whoever is the head, the next eldest member can become the Karta and take his position. So business will not suffer, it will keep on going continuously. Now status of minor. Minor who is below 18 and major who is above 18. So minor also gets a right here to become a co-partner, because what is the condition of membership here? Membership comes by birth. So as he takes birth, he becomes the member of joint Hindu family business. Now again remember here, as even if the gender equality is there, right, from 2005 there was an amendment in the joint Hindu family firm. Even the female member of the firm, female member of the family will get a membership in business. Even if the female member takes a birth, she also becomes a member of the firm, and even after marriage she gets a right of co-partner here. It was amended in 2005. Next comes fluctuating share. Now the shares keeps on fluctuating because the number of family members keeps on changing. Like if there is a death of karta, so number of members have been decreased in the family. And if two child takes birth in the family, so the number of members have increased. So the shares keeps on fluctuating as per the death and birth rate of the family members. Next comes is merits of Hindu undivided family. Now when we talk about merit, easy formation, it is very easy to form the joint Hindu family business because it only needs to register under Hindu Succession Act 1956 and it can be started. Minimum 2 members are required in the family to run this business. Stable existence, the same point, continuous existence and stable existence. It is a stable existence because in case of the death of karta, the next eldest member will take position of karta and business will keep on running. Limited liability, only co-partners have limited liability. All the co-partners have limited liability, only karta has unlimited liability. Next is effective decision making and control. We say there is an effective decision making and controlling in the hands of karta because he is the head of the family member. He has a good experience and he know better in the market. He can take better decision because he have seen from the generation of this business how the business is done, what decisions are taken, what is right for the business. So we say this is a merit for Hindu family business, that karta will handle and manage all the affairs of the business, so he can take the correct decision. Next, secrecy can be maintained. As this is a family business, secrecy can be maintained but not as maximum as it is maintained in sole proprietorship, because there is only single person and here there are more number of members, so chances are there to leak the secrecy, but in sole proprietor maximum secrecy can be maintained. Next merit is close relation with the customers. Definitely the business family members can have a close relation with the customer. They can divide the work and as they meet every day with the customers, some family members can take more care of the customers and some family members can become close to the employees. That means they can meet face to face, they can understand their problems and it can be solved, so the business can run successfully. Next is demerits of joint Hindu family business. Now when we say all of them are working together, so what can be the demerits? Here again you can see the point that limited resources are mentioned. How does we say that there is a limited resources although there is an ancestral property here? Now we'll understand this point. Joint Hindu family business faces the problem of limited capital. How does it happen? As it depends mainly on the ancestral property. Thus, the limit of scope of expansion of the business or the growth of business is being limited here, because whatever the property have, they got it from the ancestral part. Now, demerit, unlimited liability of karta. In merit, we have only explained the liability, that is limited. When it is limited, it gives an advantage. When it is unlimited, it is demerit for us. So mention the liability of co-partners in merit and liability of karta in demerit, because this is unlimited liability. Okay, the karta is burdened only with the responsibility of decision making and management of business. That means all the decision, all the management, all the control is in the hand of karta. So he has burden of all this thing, but he also suffer from the disadvantage, that is having unlimited liability. So his personal property can be used to repay the business debts. So it is biggest disadvantage for karta. The next comes limited managerial ability. Here we say limited managerial ability because the alone person karta is taking all the decisions. So maybe he do not have that managerial abilities which he can use everywhere. Like he cannot be perfect in finance decision, he cannot be perfect in marketing decision, he cannot be perfect in with the employees. Somewhere he will lack. So that I think it should be divided among the members. Whoever have the specialization in the particular field will be given that. That means division of the work should be done properly. So that is not there in joint Hindu family firm. So this is the disadvantage for them. Next comes is lack of relationship between responsibility and reward. Now here responsibility is in the hand of karta. So he is responsible for all the decision, all the controlling and managing the affairs of the business. He is responsible, but when the profit comes, it is divided among all the members, karta as well as all the members. So here if there is a loss, karta alone have to bear the unlimited liability and co-partners have limited liability. So this relationship comes if in the mind of karta, that I am only the one who is taking more effort and the reward what comes is been distributed among them. So then there will be lack of relationship between responsibility and reward. This is the biggest demerit again. Next point is dominance of karta. Now when we talk about dominance of karta, the karta individually manages the business. He is alone to manage the business, which may at time not be affected to other members. That means other members do not interfere like what he is doing, and it may not be some members take care like it is not accepted by us, like every decision is taken by him and we don't have any importance, or even if we have some creative ideas, it is not accepted. So some members do not accept this, that only karta will take decision, and this may cause a conflict or dispute among all of them, and even this may lead to a breakdown of the family. And once the breakdown of family, then it is not a joint family, and then they have to close down the business. Next comes instability of form of organization. Same point, if this happens, like they do not agree with one another, the members, and they divide it, they go separate from the family, then automatically joint Hindu family form has to wind up. So it can be said it is unstable form of business organization. So today we have learned about Hindu family business, its features, its merit and demerit. Let us continue, keep on learning and be safe at home. Thank you so much.